How long to grow a website before starting to 301, a rebuilt expired domain to money site? What are some indicators it's reached a good point for 301 to the main site? You can 301 it immediately. You don't need to wait for anything, man. Yeah, there's nothing you need to wait for. As long as the I guess the only thing you actually do want to wait for is you want to make sure the expired domain is kind of ready to go. It's like it's able to get indexed. Um, yeah, it's indexed and it's ready to go. What do you think about that, Nick?
So yeah, even in like my case study, I talk about automatically 301ing. However, um, there are some things that you kind of want to look at. If it's an expired domain, you ideally would want to let it resonate in the SERPs a bit and get indexed. Maybe have a, kind of mock-up website built out with relevant pages getting some historical press built out. Um, that way, things are actually live. If
Okay,
you do
he's got a
it
follow
with
up really
like,
quick right here, and he says it's because actually I talked to him about this a little bit before. So he said it's indexed, but it's on a parking page,
yeah, I mean that's okay.
so you could go ahead and throw up some content on those
You
historical URLs that have a good amount of links to them or whatever.
let's let's be real. Like you don't have to do that. However, it's going to increase the ability for it to take a lot quicker. So personally, I would do that unless there's a bunch of historical pages indexed. So if it's just the homepage that's indexed, I'd probably build a mock-up out and I'd let some of that start resonating before I 301'd it, especially if it's a site that you've already had. It's already generating some traffic. That way, there's no volatility involved in attaching a 301 to an asset that's already ranking. Now, again, it's not a must. You could just go ahead and automatically 301 it. You could build those historical pages out, um, and you might get some volatility out of that. That's the only thing. But best practices, I prefer for multiple pages to be indexed and for it to look like a healthy site in Google because what's more natural is that a company A takes over company B. Company B is already going to be in existence in the SERPs, right? Like it's going to have some value in the SERPs, maybe ranking for stuff or at least, in the top 100 SERPs. And then, it gets bought out. And so they 301 it. That's going to take a lot faster. Now, hypothetical, if it's like a purely expired domain for, I know you're not asking this, but if somebody else is watching, you can 301 an expired domain to a domain that's indexed. But again, you're maybe going to increase volatility. And if you haven't checked like archive.org and, it recently got popped for something, it's definitely better to let a site that's maybe a little shady, if you look in archive.org, resonate in the SERPs with a mock-up going to it for a little while beforehand. So,
Cool,
yeah.
cool. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.